Hey Sam, you said in a video that we shouldn't be afraid of picking a niche, that we can always change later, and you wouldn't be where you are now had you not just got started and pivoted along the way. Your latest video said, however, that we must stick to a niche because the grass is only greener where you water it. So how do you determine if you need to stick with a niche or move on to the next? It's a good question. So you're going to change around when things aren't working and you've had a solid crack at it. So it's like what I tell people in the program. You can't judge a niche until you've done 30 strategy session calls and pitched 30 people. If you've done that and you don't like what you see and you think the niche isn't good, then you can rationally be like, I'm going to look at another niche, right? That's a good decision. But if you've gone into a niche and you haven't done much and then you're pinging off to another one, I mean, that's when you're starting to do the whole shiny object thing, basically jumping without collecting enough evidence. Obviously, to stick to something, even when it's not working, even over a long period of time, that's just getting stupid. Like I have to give up on lots of things and change tacks all the time. But I make sure that I give it enough time and enough effort so that I factually know that this thing doesn't work before I pivot. Also, if you have an option that's just radically better than the one you're currently in and not judged by your opinion or somebody else's opinion, judged by facts, then pivot. So a prime example for me, I was doing done for you digital marketing. I pretty much had an agency and I was making good money and I was growing and my clients liked it, had an office, had everything. But then what happened is I launched my first course and I sold a lot of that and I was making a lot of money with my course, and it seems to be way hotter, way easier to sell, and way because of the story and all of the stuff that had happened to me. And it's not that programs are better. It's just people were actually coming to me and asking me all the time, like, hey, can you teach me how to do this? And then they were loving the training. So in that moment, I had a decision, like, should I keep going with this thing that's good, or should I go and do this thing which is actually proving to be way better? So you jump in that case. So there's, the main rule is only jump when there's proof and it's smart. Don't just jump because things get hard. Don't just jump because, you don't know. Like you've got to know that you're making a rational decision and not being stupid. But that's a good question.